I'm Louise Worsley. I'm a consultant in project management. I'm working in South Africa. I live in South Africa. And I'm also a lecturer in project management. I lecture in the Master's Programme in Project Management at the University of Cape Town. I have particular interests in success stories shared and also in stakeholder engagement. I published a book on stakeholder engagement 2 years ago, and I'm currently working on a book on adaptive planning, looking at how we change our planning practices to adapt to different project environments. For me, I have been probably project manager for 10 years and a consultant in project management for 20 years. And it's interesting because I think as somebody doing it, you learn from what you do. And as a consultant, if you're a good one, you learn from what other people do. I think one of the big learning points for me was in the 90s when I was working on a program with BAE Systems. And they had set up the top 50 project management program, which was to consolidate the best project managers, their best top 50, and provide them with whatever they needed to be successful. And I would have paid them to do this work. I got to job shadow their project managers, I got to interview them, and I got to work with their top 3 program managers, Astute and things like the Eurofighter program. And I think when I was interviewing them, first thing is they all had grey hair. You don't get 20-year-old high-performing project managers because there's a lot of experience that has to be gained. And then the other thing is that they had, every single one of them described a story to me that at some point in their career, a mentor had taken them under their wing. And I think that's an incredibly important learning point for us in management in general, but particularly in project management, is the need to utilise this network and in order to get access to not only knowledge, but the other networks around in the organisation. And that was clearly very important to the BAE Systems programme managers. I think leading on from that, the advice I would give, there's a phrase from, can't remember exactly who now, but she describes it for me very well. She talks about, I store my knowledge in my friends. And a couple of years ago, I realised how important my network was to me for my own professional development and for my own way of reaching out to other people, and also for your own social support. So I work with young students in South Africa who are hoping to go on to be entrepreneurs. And one of the problems we see with them is they come out of college, and when the support networks are no longer there, they just fall apart. So it's incredibly important that we create those links. And we don't think they're just going to happen to us. They happen because we seek them out, and they happen because we maintain them. So my advice is, don't underestimate the value of your networks. Seek them out and try to create value from them, because it really will make a difference.